Most people think ruining your life requires one big mistake, a terrible decision, a reckless risk, one wrong move that changes everything. But what if the opposite is true? What if the real danger is never making a mistake at all? This is the story of Arjun, and on paper, Arjun did everything right. Arjun was always the responsible one, the kind of person teachers liked, parents trusted, relatives pointed to and said, "Why can't you be more like him?" He followed the rules, worked hard, and most importantly, he made safe decisions. When his friends in school talked about becoming musicians, photographers, or filmmakers, Arjun chose engineering, not because he loved it, but because it was practical, stable, safe. Everyone said it was the smart choice, so he did it. In college, his friend Samir once said something strange. They were sitting on the hostel terrace late at night, talking about the future. Samir looked up at the sky and said, "I think I want to start something after graduation." Arjun laughed. "A startup? That's risky." Samir shrugged. "Yeah, but imagine if it works." Arjun shook his head. "I'd rather have something stable." Samir smiled and said something Arjun didn't think much about at the time. "You always play safe." After graduation, Arjun got a corporate job, good company, predictable salary, clear career path. His parents were proud. His relatives were impressed. Everything felt like it was going according to plan. Years passed quietly, not dramatically, just quietly. Arjun woke up, went to work, came home, watched something on Netflix, slept. Weekends were for rest. Mondays came too quickly. And somehow, life kept moving forward. Every once in a while, something different would appear. A colleague moved abroad for a new opportunity. "Why don't you apply too?" someone suggested. Arjun thought about it, then said the same thing he always said. "Maybe later." A friend invited him on a long backpacking trip. "Come on, let's do something crazy before we turn 30. Arjun laughed. "I can't take that kind of break right now." A business idea came up during a conversation once. "Why don't we try building it?" a friend said. Arjun responded the way he always did. "What if it fails?" And every time, he made the sensible choice, the responsible choice, the safe choice. And every time, it felt justified. Nothing went terribly wrong in Arjun's life, but something strange also happened. Nothing remarkable happened either. One evening, Arjun attended a college reunion. He hadn't seen most of those people in nearly 10 years. Everyone looked a little older, a little more tired, but the conversations were full of energy, stories, unexpected turns, failures, successes. People talked about moving cities, changing careers, starting companies, ending relationships, beginning new ones. Life had clearly happened to them. Then Arjun met Samir again, the same friend from the hostel terrace years ago. Samir looked different, not more successful necessarily, just alive in a way that was hard to explain. They started catching up. Arjun asked, "So what have you been up to?" Samir laughed. "Man, where do I even start?" He talked about launching his startup, how the first version completely failed, how he almost ran out of money, how he had to move back home for a year. Then he tried again. The second idea worked for a while, then that one failed too. Arjun asked, "Why keep doing it?" Samir thought for a moment, then said, "Because the moments when it works, nothing beats that feeling." Then Samir asked the same question back. "What about you? What's been the most exciting thing you've done recently?" Arjun opened his mouth to answer, and paused. He tried to think. Maybe a project at work, a promotion, something interesting. But the more he searched his memory, the quieter his mind became. Weeks blurred into months. Months blurred into years, routine after routine, safe decision after safe decision. And suddenly Arjun realized something uncomfortable. He didn't have a story to tell. The conversation moved on. People started laughing about something else, but Arjun stayed quiet, because for the first time, he noticed something he had never questioned before. Samir had failures, many of them. But he also had stories, moments, risks he took, experiences that shaped him. Arjun had avoided most of those things, and suddenly his stability felt different. It didn't feel like security anymore. It felt like something else. Later that night, Arjun drove home alone. The city lights passed quietly outside his window. Samir's question kept repeating in his mind. "What's the most exciting thing you've done recently?" He tried answering it again, but the silence remained. When he reached home, Arjun sat on his couch. His apartment was neat, organized, predictable, everything in its place, just like the life he had carefully built. He opened his phone and scrolled through old photos, college trips, late-night hostel conversations, everyone smiling. In one photo, Samir had written a caption years ago. "Imagine the stories we'll have when we're older." Arjun stared at the screen and wondered something he had never asked himself before. Did I spend my whole life avoiding mistakes and accidentally avoid living too? Just then, his phone buzzed. A message from a colleague. "Hey, a few of us are doing a weekend trek next month. You should join." Normally, Arjun would reply the way he always did. "Maybe next time." He types the message, stops, looks at it, then slowly deletes it. He hesitates for a moment, then types something else. "Yeah, I'm in." He stares at the message for a second before pressing send. Then he puts his phone down and leans back on the couch. Nothing dramatic happened. His life didn't suddenly change. But for the first time in a long while, he chose something that wasn't the safest option. Something uncertain. Something new. Playing safe feels responsible. It feels smart. It feels comfortable. But comfort has a strange way of slowly shrinking your world. One safe decision at a time. Until one day you look back and wonder what might have happened if you had said yes a little more often. Maybe the question isn't whether Arjun will change his life overnight. Maybe the real question is simpler. When the next small opportunity appears in your life, will you play safe again? Or will you say yes?